So, according to something I've read, that bringing in a cap, which means if you're a disabled person who drives a mobility car and you go over 8,000 miles in a year, you have to pay a premium. Lots of people have opinions on this, and here is mine. Now, PIP is the non-means tested disability benefit, which kind of supplements the cost of a disability. And if you get higher rate mobility in your assessment, you qualify for heavily discounted car on the Motorbility scheme, and I'd argue this car is to suit the needs of your disability. Being physically disabled will probably mean you need extra help getting around, i.e. going to work, going shopping, going out to exercise, etc. And this is why PIP and the mobility scheme are there to supplement that. And you should be able to do that quite comfortably with 8,000 miles. For instance, even on my mobility scooter, I use it for everything daily and barely rack up anything like 1,000 miles a year. So 8,000 seems plenty. That is, unless you're someone that likes to go on holiday a lot. Now, even as a disabled person, my honest opinion is you can't really count going on holiday as a cost of disability. Don't get me wrong, and not for a second say disabled people shouldn't go on holiday, but I don't think it's realistically fair or legit to use money there to help you get around to regularly go on holiday so long you work up more than 8,000 miles a year. I mean, that is several trips across Europe every year. That is a lot of miles. And if you want to do that, please do that. But you can't legitimately use money to help you get around to do that. So I think it's perfectly reasonable that they bring it a cap. I don't know if 8K is enough, too little, too much. We know that over time, but I don't see a problem with it. Plus, I'm not saying there are, but if there are people who take advantage of the mobility scheme because they have a disabled relative to get discounted fancy cars to go on holiday. Not saying this is true, but if it is, this will weed that out, which surely is great. So I don't think there's a big problem with an 8,000 mile year cab. Shoot me, call me Judas of the disabled people. I don't care.